Yo, what's good, y'all? This is DJ from Farside TV, and I watch movies so you don't have to. Yo, look, I ain't even gonna hold you. I just watched The Good Burger 2, and look, I was born in '94, so I'm a '90s baby. You know what I mean? Like prime, mid '90s. So I get all the references, I do all the callbacks, right? So we finally got the Good Burger 2. And a lot of people didn't think that was ever going to happen between Keenan and Kel's like actual real life relationship, right? So I guess money talks, and they were able to come together and do this movie. But I'm so glad they did. I wasn't sure about it. I'm sure everybody is and was and is are still skeptic about it. So I watched it. It just came out. I'm not gonna spoil everything. I'm just gonna give you like a quick synopsis of what I seen, um, how a set got set up, and then not tell you the movie, but just let you know how it got set up, right, and the style went. Before I get started, make sure you like this video because I'm just giving you facts. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel Farside TV. I do this type of thing all the time with new drops, mostly music, but starting to do videos and movies too now. So yeah. Uh, so we got the Good Burger 2, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, it was actually really good. Like, you should definitely watch it. Um, I didn't think it was gonna be that well. I thought they were gonna be like a lot of extra corny jokes, but they weren't. There weren't. Um, it was. It still kept its stay. I can't even talk. It still kept its same style of comedy. It's still silly and goofy, but it's not corny and cringy. You know what I mean? Like, they're aware of the times right now, so it's nothing like, they're bringing back some super old. And I'm gonna just pretty much lay it out for you. Basically, Dex or Keenan is this entrepreneurial businessman who wants to run his own thing, has all these gadgets and business ventures that never work. You got Kel, or Ed, who is still at the Good Burger. And it starts off with this whimsical dream of Kel just starting off the day with all these animated sentient objects coming to life. He's singing a song. You would have thought he's doing a commercial. Um, but he's actually dreaming because he woke up to Pete Davidson yelling at him, telling him to give him his order. He wants to order some food. Uh, Kenan and Kel look kind of like they look aged, but not too old for the part. According to the storyline canon within the movie, it's only been 6 years, which I thought that was kind of a stretch. Like, really, all six? When in real time, it's been like literally 26 years. So I guess they did that intentionally, like to shave off 20 years. I mean, it makes sense technically. And to be honest, they really did pull off the look. They look like it's only been 6 years, to be honest. Because life happens and we all age differently. But basically, Kale starts off at the place. He's there. Then we cut to Keenan. Cause I'm probably gonna keep calling him Keenan and Kale. I'm not used to Ed and Dex, to be honest. But so Keenan and Kale. So Kale's still at the place. Keenan is trying this fireproof invention out, and it's not working. The investors see it and they pull the plug and say, "Yeah, we're good." And Keenan has such an endearing character to where you really want him to win, but you're not upset when he doesn't. Like, it's funny. It's kind of like the opposite of the Ed and Eddie formula. Another '90s reference. Ed and Eddie, basically every episode they tried to scheme the kids, scam them into giving them money, which ideally is not the best thing. Um, but you want them to win because they never do. Like, every episode is like a foil. They always lose. So you want them to win, even though they're not doing the right thing. Even when they are trying to do the right thing, they still always fail. It seems like. So the opposite is here. We want him to do the right thing, I guess, but we don't mind if he doesn't. Now. Somehow Keenan got evicted from his office job. I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is. So he tried to go back to work, his own office, and he got evicted. So he has nothing. He has no job. He has no place. None of that because he burned his house down. So he has nowhere to live or nothing either. So that's when he sits there at the porch, sees a yo-yo that Kale gave him in the first movie, I guess, and he starts thinking about Kel. And ironically, he ends up bumping into him, like literally, because Kel runs him over with a car and sends Keenan flying in the air, Martin, like the 90s show Martin style, like on some parody type stuff, and then lands in the car, like, and he's like, "Hey, dude," hey, it was funny. Um, so they get together. He's like, "Bruh, I kind of need a spot to stay at because I ain't got nothing. It's good seeing you. You still there?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I'm still there." But he's still having the same jokes, like unaware, just like slow. It's hilarious. But basically, he ends up staying with Kel. Kel has children, and they're all named after condiments. I'm not BSing. Like there's ketchup, mustard, olives, and they all have a weird side effect. Like this one's allergic to hippos. This one has a weird skin condition. This one glows in the dark, and he literally showed because he got electrocuted when he was a baby, so he glows in the dark now. It's just stupid. It was funny. Like it's random, but it's the right kind of random and stupid and funny. You know what I mean? So that's basically what happened with them. Keenan's like, "Oh, okay." So Carmen Electra comes out, the same one from the first movie that Kel was beaten up on accident at the golf course. She's the kid's nanny. Still looks great. And Keenan is just like bewildered, like, what is going on? But one part I will say I did skip was when Kel did bring him to the job. Kel apparently has a grown son, and it is Kai Kennett. I will tell you that. You should already know because it was in. He gave like a little snippet, a hint months ago that he was going to be in it. He's in it. He's Kel's oldest son, and he works at the Goodburger. He's just like him. Does a great vocal impression. He deserved that role. He did his thing. And basically, Kel and him and his son worked there. Kel apparently owns the place. Keenan didn't know that. Keenan's basically out here struggling, and Kel's out here living the dream. Keenan's niece works out there, which he has an estranged niece. He doesn't agree to get along with the mom because he got money from her back in the day, but didn't pay her back. It's like a whole plot, right? So what basically tells me about this movie so far when I went to it is it's silly, but it has character development and it's going to have an actual story behind it. And it did throughout the movie. I'm not going to tell you what happened, but I will say it had a resounding ending and that it had great plot points throughout to where it wasn't cringe to watch. It was perfectly executed, in my opinion, and neither character overstayed their welcome. Kel wasn't too dumb to where it was annoying, and Keenan wasn't too pessimistic. He was more so accepting than he was before, and I think they both probably talked about that, like we want to improve our roles. So they did a great job on this. Love the jokes throughout. It was definitely worth it. Please check it out. And yeah, that's all I can say. I would give you like pictures and more audio and examples, but YouTube be YouTube, and so I gotta do it this way. But at least you get like a good idea of what it's about. You know what I mean? So I'm just telling you, basically, definitely watch it. It's on Paramount Plus. It's for free on there. Yeah, just get you a subscription and watch it. Definitely worth it. Great movie. Period. And not too it's not corny or nothing. It's funny, and they didn't overdo it. So great job, good on you guys. Goodburger 2, watch that. Again, if you don't know me, I'm DJ. I do this thing. I react. I give you a fair opinion, and I usually have more of a setup. But I'm out and about today. It's busy weekend, busy week, busy month, busy end of the year. It's that time. So we out here on the road. We on the go, and that's it. So subscribe and don't be a fan of me. I'll be a fan of you. We'll be a fan of each other. We contribute to each other, contribute, So you should sub to me. You give me suggestions. I take them up. We vibe. That's it. So without further ado, hit that button to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and have a blessed day. I'm out. Bye.